The #1 investment for anyone looking to get more into YouTube or just get serious into videos and photos is your own creative space. Here we are. There is a crazy echo right now, but this is my new YouTube office space. Right now it's looking like a mess. There is stuff everywhere there, stuff everywhere there. I started uploading on YouTube about 7 years ago, and obviously my videos were everything but good. But this is what YouTube is about, is to upload the things that you like until you get the level that you actually want to get. It's the perfect representation of practice makes perfect. I've always seen this idea of being my own boss and just playing by my own rules, doing exactly what I want to be doing at all times. I've always seen this as a dream. And honestly, getting into photography and video almost 10 years ago was definitely a step in the right direction. After bartending for so many years, fulfilling someone else's cup, it was the time for me to just putting time into doing what I love to be doing. And I found myself loving this, making videos and taking photos. And so fast forwarding to now is now been 2 years that I've been putting so much effort into this channel. And if you've been a long time watcher, you've probably noticed the level of production has gone up, the level of ideas has gone up, and just the overall feel of each video. I just feel like I got finally to the point where I always wanted to get. So I got to the point where I was really struggling to find my own place. Living and working next to my girlfriend, it's amazing, but like at times, especially when you want to film videos and turn the whole room around, it's not that amazing. I don't want to bother her workflow by sitting next to her and shooting a YouTube video. And also if you shoot a YouTube video, you know this. You kind of don't want anyone else to be in the room when you're shooting, especially if that happens twice or 3 times a week. That gets very heavy. There was way too much friction. Like every time I would shoot a video, it would take me like 30 minutes to just set up and move things around, move a light, move this, move that, make sure Melly's not home, make sure everything is fine. So now I have a dedicated space for that. And if I want to shoot at home like right now, it takes me 5 minutes. I just put a tripod and that's it. But before, it was just too much friction for the style of videos I wanted to do. So I needed a place exactly for that. Bali has a lot of positives, but studio or space rentals definitely isn't one. You can either find beautiful overpriced villa or something super run down and local, which is just not what I wanted to go for. Which definitely was very depressing. Did I even need one? Was I shooting too far already? Was I not ready financially and mentally to have a place just for myself to be creative? Then suddenly, a few months ago, something switched. My inbox started to receive more and more requests, and finally I got the first ever goal that I had, 10,000 subscribers. I know this isn't much, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Honestly, just seeing the clients and brands finally starts to trust my vision, and this vision wouldn't be possible if I wasn't finding myself within the music, sound effects, and now even plugins that Artlist has to offer. Let's be honest, if you're not using their service within your workflow, you are definitely doing something wrong. They're ever improving the offer, and they've just released tools. Through a separate Artlist hub, you can now access an infinite amount of plugins to step up your videos, but also they just rolled out powerful new updates to speed up your workflow. First up, footage filter. Now you can search clips by duration or orientation. Perfect for finding vertical shots for TikTok or widescreen for film projects. Next, similar clips. This feature helps you discover related footage instantly, so you can spend less time searching and more time editing. For music and sound effects, the new drag and drop update lets you organize tracks into favorites and artboards, making it seamless to reorder and access your go-to sounds. And here's a big one, featured assets in VoiceOver. When previewing a VoiceOver, you can now see all the assets that were used in that clip, from music to sound effects and footage, making it easier to match styles and keep your project cohesive. So if you're looking to speed up your workflow and actually enjoy your editing process, Artlist just made it that much better. Check the link down below to get 2 extra free months when you sign up for a yearly membership. Thanks again, Artlist, for sponsoring this video. Let's roll back to why I love this space. So now I have a space, but how do I make this mine? You know, this question was always sounding in my head, like, how do I build something that I actually enjoy being at and being creative at? And let's be honest, it's not massive. It's actually quite small, but it's safe, it's close to my house, and it's just quiet. So it's just perfect to film videos. I knew I didn't want anything crazy. To be honest, I don't know how long I will actually stay in this office, but for now, it works great. So Bali's pretty cheap to get things made, so I got a nice wooden steady table, dark wood, because I like dark wood. Black background, I always wanted like a black stripe background. I think it just looks so slick in videos, especially when you add a light like that brings up my head just behind me. A surfboard, because you know, I surf, I gotta show that off. A lamp, the cheapest I could find, but the better looking one. And a plant with some fairy lights, and that's pretty much it. Some lighting, a microphone, you know, all the things that I use all the time, but this was the very simple idea. One angle that I could create whatever I want, and whenever I want to talk to the camera, like right now, I could just come in here. I know it's quiet, I know it is me, I know there's AC on, you know, it brings up, I guess, the best of me, because I don't have any rush from my girlfriend wanting to work next to me and I have to hurry up, or, you know, I don't have any rush whatsoever. This is my space. I can do whatever that I want. It's not perfect, but I love it. Talking about a bit of gear, you know, this is the main angle that you see right now. I have the light right here, I have a negative right here. The light is actually 2 light sources. One wasn't strong enough to create this kind of book light that I wanted to create. So I have a lower light and a top light and just a shit of extra diffusion to make this book light. And then I have a light just behind me to create separation between my face and the background. And that's it. Camera on a tripod, anamorphic lens, autofocus to create a bit of a look. A couple of lenses that don't really work on my table to just show that I like vintage lenses, and that's all. So to stay true to the title of the video, the most important investment for a filmmaker, a photographer, or any kind of creative isn't necessarily a new camera, a new tripod, a new microphone, you know, a new piece of gear. I really believe that having your own creative space where you are the only one who can access at all time and, you know, just go there with intent and enjoy what you're doing there has got so much more value than just a new lens or a new camera. So yeah, that's all. I hope you guys liked this video. Again, thanks so much Artlist for sponsoring this video, and check it out down below if you want to get 2 months free. Honestly, this is not just because Artlist is sponsoring this video, but I've actually been using Artlist myself for maybe 5 or 6 years, and they're ever improving their services, and I don't think there's anyone else at that price point, at that quality, that can offer you the same things. So yeah, check it out down below. Leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys next week in the next one. See ya.